trust. Who goes there?
Hi, this is Chimes Media and I'm James Williams. Okay, this video is about just, I suppose, celebrating and pointing out the fools relating to Donald Trump and Melania coming to visit the UK and visit Portsmouth, my own city. Portsmouth, in case you didn't know, was the base for the launch of the D-Day landings, and so therefore at periodic intervals they have a big celebration to mark that anniversary, and this time it's the 75th anniversary of the D-Day landings. So Donald Trump is coming, I think it's between 3rd and 5th of June. The 5th of June he's expected to be in Portsmouth with all the celebrities and well, those celebrities that aren't biased against Trump, I suppose, but mainly the dignitaries and most importantly the Queen as well. Now I've actually grown to respect the Queen a bit more thanks to Donald Trump. I was never really much of a royalist, but I do think that she's holds up good manners and represents her monarchy with great favour and that, and I like that. I like the way she's very dignified. I'm trying to find the words for that. But there's going to be a state banquet, as there always is, at Buckingham Palace with these formal occasions. But certain leaders, Theresa May will be there, but apparently the leader of the opposition, Jeremy Corbyn, thinks that Donald Trump is a racist and a misogynist and everything else, and he won't be attending. So, you know, he's potentially a Prime Minister of the future. So what sort of representation is he giving for that office? Is he going to say, well, we're going to break off diplomatic relations with the United States because they don't like your president? Is that what's going to happen? You know, this is how ridiculous it gets. The political correctness of the man. And he's a fine one to talk. He's got a load of violent people who go out in gangs and attack people who are friends of mine, who go out on Speaker's Corner and speak every Sunday. He has those roaming as part of his party's membership, and it's steeped in anti-Semitic investigations. You know, there's all kinds of horrible things being dealt out to Jewish people, and he's the party of the anti-Semites. You know, he's the party of the anti-Semites, turning a blind eye, and people in his own party who point out about the Muslim rape gangs, they get censured for it. They get sacked from his cabinet. What a hypocrite! And then you've got Vince Cable. In case you don't know, he's a nobody because he's a member of the Lib Dems, or Liberal Democrats official type. I call them Lib Dems and they are the true Remain party. But he won't go either. Well, he's a communist as well. You know, he's a fine one. He's far left. I don't know how far more left he is than who's more left, him or Theresa May. I don't know. Anyway, and then you've got the Speaker of the House, John Bercow, who I have to say is probably the worst speaker ever to grace the halls of Parliament. He's pig ignorant, he's a thug the way he behaves. He talks to his civil servants who are specialists in parliamentary procedure. He talks to them like dirt. So, and they're all complaining about Donald Trump. What hypocrites! And what an embarrassment it is to the UK to have those cretins in any position of government or power. You know, what the hell are we doing with these people? What sort of times do we live in? Donald Trump has created no new wars. He's brought peace to the Korean peninsula. He's turned the American economy around so that record employment, that with women's unemployment at its lowest, black unemployment at its lowest, Hispanic unemployment at its lowest. He's created tens of thousands of new jobs with new industries coming back to America where they'd fled to China and everywhere else. He's done a remarkable job in the face of aggressive, vindictive investigations, assuming that he's been colluding with Russia, when all the time it was the Hillary campaign that was colluding with Ukraine and the Russians as well. You know, what an amazing thing he's done. What it is, He's not approved by the Bilderbergers. He got in and he wasn't meant to, just like Brexit was voted for and it wasn't meant to happen. Anyway, some of them are moaning, oh, it's going to cost £18 million for his visit. Well, what about the celebrations for the D-Day 75th anniversary? Well, that's going to be costing a lot of money as well, isn't it? But why shouldn't we? Why shouldn't we be proud of the sacrifice and achievements of previous years? Why shouldn't we? And why shouldn't we celebrate our greatest ally, Donald Trump, who's very pro-British, and the people who turn against him, who decry him? That shows the poison of the mainstream media in corrupting their minds, in thinking about this in a way that he is to be looked upon as some sort of scumbag. You know, it's a disgrace, absolute disgrace, that we live with these sort of people today. What sort of teachers have we got that teach this crap to our young people? Anyway, enough of my rant. Until next time, take care of yourself.